record-breaking pace which is never accomplished before. And all of this knowledge and the science of power manifestation and these Shaktis are passed down from one generation to the next generation through Diksha, initiation by the enlightened gurus. The supreme point of Hinduism, being recognized as an incarnation at a very young age, was trained and taught these sciences to revive the initiations and knowledge repositories for billions to manifest the science of power manifestation from the disciplines of Vedanta, Tantra, Shri Vidya, Yoga and Yogic powers, Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, science of Aushadha, Advaita, Bhakti Yoga, Paramashivoham and Paramashivoham. And now we will be seeing how we can awaken these divine Shaktis in us. Every ultimate truth, jnana, is mapped into your consciousness, prajna, and manifests as a possibility and being, possibility and power of every being, prajnana. And the science of power manifestation is authenticated through four aspects of evidences or pramanas. The first is the Shastra Pramana, the eternal unchangeable truths revealed in the source scriptures. And the next is the Apta Pramana, the experiences and results of Aptas or authorities of Hinduism, the Vedic rishis and scientists who have time tested and verified the sciences. The next is the Atma Pramana, or an account of the supreme point of Hinduism, this millennium's avatar's personal experience of the power manifestation, and the Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. And the Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus and are pure science, where the ultimate truths are explained. And Agamas are the scriptures where the applied technology and the applied science is expanded. So Vedas and Agamas, the Vedagamas, which is a living applied science, are given the status of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashiva. They are the ultimate, eternal, unchangeable truths, and a reference cited from these Shastras or source scriptures is called the Shastra Pramana. And now let's get ready to witness a very exciting and a very unique power demonstration of the third eye. We will be looking first into the power of third eye. So the Shastra Pramana, the scriptural reference for the power of third eye, is from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Kapalantarmanonyasya tishtan milita lochanaha kramena manasodadyat lakshaye lakshyamuttamam. The translation for this verse is, by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind in inner space through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal lakshyam by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source, Paramashiva. And the next is the Apta Pramana, where Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye. Natumam shakyase drashtu manenaiva svachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshuhu pashyam me yogamaishwaram. Bhagavan Krishna says to Arjuna, but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours. Therefore, I grant you divine third eye vision. Behold my cosmic opulence. In the Hindu Purana Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna initiates Arjuna into the power of third eye to behold Bhagavan Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshan, the vision of his cosmic form. In the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which contains the description and narration of Bhagavan Krishna's cosmic form, is narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagavan Krishna through his third eye. And the Atma Pramana for the power of third eye, in Swamiji's own words, the first experience is that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360 degree, 10 directions, below me, everything. I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel, experience all of that as me. And the next, the Pratyaksha Pramana, which is the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. As you all can see, the picture on the screen, Using a PET, a positron emission tomography, the brain waves of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself was measured. And it was measured that when doing daily activities, there is high activity measured in the brain where the third eye is located. And when in deep samadhi state, only the third eye region is active and almost 90% of the rest of the brain is at peace. Yes, and now we will be getting into the Sakshi Pramana, the live demonstration of the powers of third eye. We will be back in a short break in just few minutes, so please stay tuned to witness the live demonstration of the powers of third eye.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda.
Yes, welcome back everyone. And now we will be getting into the live demonstration of the powers of third eye. So today I have with me Ma Amrita and myself, Ma Nithyananda. And today with this eye band, I will be tying my eyes. Ma Amrita will be putting this eye band on me. It is a eye band which is certified by ophthalmologists. And as you all can see, this is a thick, opaque plastic sheet. And behind that, we have the black sponge, which does not allow any light to enter anywhere in any form. And without light, it's told that you cannot see anything. So this will be covering all the light around my eyes, and I will be seeing through the third eye. So now Ma Amrita will be putting the eye band on me. Yes, so now all of you can see that the eye band has been put on me. I will be turning to my right, to my left, up and down. Or you can see that there is no gaps anywhere around my eyes. And now anyone on YouTube, watching us on YouTube, can put in your comments. Ma Amrita will now be loading the comments for me. The live comments on YouTube. Yes, and we're just waiting for the comments to be projected. Yes, so I think we have one comment from Friendship and Learning who has put Nithyanandam. Yes. And anyone else who would like to put your comments in you can either put a sequence of emojis, a sequence of letters, a sequence of numbers, or random sentence, or something, any word which you think I may not know. And right now, I think it's the comments are enabled for members. So maybe any of the members who are watching us now can put in your comment. And as we wait for comments to come, I also have with me this Bhagavad Gita book, the Bhagavad Gita decoded book, which Swamiji has written. Now, Ma Amrita will be opening a random page in front of you all and giving it to me, and I will be telling the contents of that page. So, Ma Amrita, you can open the book. Yes.
So
okay.
I've opened this page.
Yes. So I have page number 1095, which is this side, the page on this side. And it says, Arjuna is completely in a receiving mood. He is fully connected to the master. If the disciple is completely feeling connected to the master, existence helps him through the master. Arjuna needs no explanations, no logic. He is ready to live the master. Hence, Krishna utters the following words to program the causal layer. He gives techniques to create the space of completion and creation in Arjuna. He says those who are free from pride, delusion, and attachment, those who dwell in the self, who are complete with lust, who are free from the dualities of joy and sorrow, who are not confused and know how to surrender to the Supreme Person, attain eternal consciousness. And then lust is difficult for a man to shed. Even the greatest of sages have succumbed to lust. Lust is of the body and as long as body consciousness remains. Lust will say only a person who has gone beyond body consciousness can drop lust. And then after there's a small story. So before you all can see the page, it is the first three paras. And then after that, here we have also a story. Yes, and I think we have some comments which have come in from Susan Davidson, who has put hello and Nityanandama. And then we also have Carola Torkler, who has put, please repeat your name, please. So yes, ma'am, my name is Manati Madhurananda. And yes, and anyone else who would like to put your comment, you can put it in before we move on to the next power. Okay, so now Mahamita will be removing my I-band and we will be showing the I-band to you all. Yes. So if you can see the I-band, it is just as it was before when we showed it to you all before. Yes. And now with this, we will be moving on to the next power of body scanning. We will be back in just a few minutes. So please stay tuned for the power of body scanning. And whoever would like a body scanning can put your comments in the YouTube comment section. We'll be back.
Now we will be entering into the power of body scanning.
Yes, so now we will be starting with the power of body scanning. In this power of body scanning, it awakens the ability to scan any illnesses, diseases, medically diagnosed issues, and provide solutions through the awakened third eye. And the Shastra Pramana for the power of body scanning is so the power of the Shastra Pramana for the power of body scanning is from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. स्वदेहे जगतो वापि सूक्ष्म सूक्ष्मतराणि च तत्त्वानि यानि निलयं ध्यात्वान्ते व्यज्यते पर. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest consecutive principles of your whole body, Swadeha, or the whole universe simultaneously consist of essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause Paramashiva. By the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all thoughts, and the ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi Adi Shakti, is revealed, and the supreme power manifestation happens.
Now we will see the Apta Pramana, the reference of power of body scanning from the life of Siddha. Terayar was a Siddha and one of the most prominent disciples of Agatya. One day, a man suffering from severe headache comes to Agatya for healing. Agatya uses the power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of the headache. He reveals that there is a small terai, a type of frog, sitting in the person's brain. So Agatya immediately instructs Terayar, his disciple, to perform open head surgery and remove the frog. After the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache. Thus, he gained the name Terayar.
And the Atma Pramana for the power of body scanning is was revealed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself on the 22nd of December 2019, paraphrasing his words. Only when I had the multiple compound hand fracture, I was forced to go for surgery and therefore for medical checkups related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in my different organs. It was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. I immediately used diagnostic methods instead of medical facilities to study the body condition due to the poisoning. Through the power of body scanning, I found out what the problems, imbalances had happened, and where balances had to be done. I used allopathy as a second opinion to verify my findings.
So here is the Sakshi Pramana, experiencing the results of the extraordinary manifestation happening through the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. You can see a few screenshots over here of the experiences shared by a few participants, and we will be witnessing a Sakshi Pramana demonstration right now. So you can start putting it in the chat. Whoever wants a body scanning, you can start commenting in the YouTube chat section.
Yes, so whoever would like a body scanning, we will be doing one body scanning, or the first person to put your comment for body scanning will be taking your name for the body scanning. I see many viewers, Ma Susan Davidson, Ma Carola Torkler, and Friendship and Learning. So if any of you would like a body scan, you can put your comments. And as we wait for the comments to come in, I'll just explain how in the power of body scanning the manifestation happens and the specialty of body scanning. So for most of us, when we do the body scanning, it appears in different ways for each and every one. And so for some people, you see the entire body and then that specific part of the body for who you're scanning for, where the problem is, that place lights up, or just that organ or that place might show, or sometimes you can even feel what the other person is going through. So these are just few of the different ways in how it appears for people when they do the body scanning. And also, the specialty of body scanning is that when the power of body scanning is manifested, we go all the way to the root of the problem. So like just how we saw in the story of the Siddha Terayar, the person who had come for the headache, it was of course a normal headache, but the root was because there was a frog in the head. So we go to that level and find the root of the problem. So the entire and give a solution for the problem, a permanent solution for the problem. So from the root, everything is healed. Yes, and again, whoever would like a body scan can put your comments in the YouTube comment section and we will be doing a body scanning for you. Yes, okay, so Carola Torkler has asked, please, for my eyesight. So Ma Pragna, you can maybe scan Ma Carola Torkler's eyes and you can also give healing. Yes, Ma Carola Torkler, Ma Pragna is doing the scan for you and she will also be healing your eyesight. You can stay tuned to get back in the comment section once she's done.
I was able to see Paramashiva showed to me that you will very soon be able to manifest the power of third eye, and your eye has some sort of burning sensation that is formed. You can use wet cloth and put it on your eyes and keep it for some time. And I was able to see that very soon you will be manifesting the power of third eye. That we just said manifested, you will also be able to manifest that power.
Yes, so, that's great. So, Ma Kerala doctor, were you able to relate to what Ma Pragnana said about the burning in your eyes? And she also gave a solution to keep a wet cloth on the eyes. and it's quite amazing. It was also revealed through the third eye that you will be manifesting the power of third eye really soon. So that's a nice thing and auspicious sign for you to be able to start manifesting the extraordinary powers of Paramashiva. And with this, I thank all of you for joining us today. In the interest of time, we will be coming to the conclusion of this power manifestation segment and moving on to the next segments. And for everyone else who would like a body scanning, every day at 4 p.m. IST and 2 a.m. IST, we will be having the BHAVA SAMADHI DARSHANs or the Parashakti Akashic reading. And you will be able to again come and ask for the power, for a body scan or for any other power, and we will be more than happy to do it. So with the interest of time today, I thank you all for joining us, all the viewers and everyone watching us right now. And I think Mark Carola Torkler has put back saying thank you. True. So that's great. Thank you, Ma, for getting back. And once again, I thank you all for joining us. And please stay tuned for the further segments. Thank you, Nithyanandam.
Thank you, Nityananda.
ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda
Welcome back, dear viewers. Now we will enter into the next segment where we will learn who is Bhagavan Venkateshwara. We can start the slideshare, please.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om
Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race from every creed.
Paramashivoham.
Yes, Nithyananda, everyone, welcome back. We will now be moving on to the next segment where we will be learning about the world today versus Kailasa today. So as you all can see on the screen, the 18 years of growth wiped out in 2 months. So you can see the chart. The ONS figures imply that the level of total economic activity in April 2020 was back down, astonishing 18 years of growth to disappear this year. And the Kailasa, the contribution from Kailasa. Yes, we can move to the previous slide, please. Is that Hindus were contributing to 40% of the world's GDP. So you can even see that in the picture projected.
So now we will understand who is Bhagavan Venkateshwara.
Venkateshwara is one of the most powerful modern day incarnation happened in Kali Yuga. Mahavishnu came down as Sheshadri and Bhudevi, took birth as Padmavati, and they got married and stayed in the planet Earth with the beautiful body at least for 200 years and created a kingdom, blessing devotees with wealth, health, and auspicious things. And Venkateshwara decided to stand in the Tirumala, making himself available to all the devotees, and just became a deity. The very body, how he is standing, that is how he became the Archavatara. He just came and he became the deity. Archavatara means incarnation in the form of the deity to receive all the worship and devotion of the devotees. So Srinivasa became Archavatara, standing in Tirumala and gracing the whole world, the whole universe, and showering wealth, health, and all the spiritual benefits. Venkateshwara has Shri, who is Devi Mahalakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity, within his chest.
There is one jewel which Bhagavan Venkateshwara is wearing, which we are still not able to put a value for. On Venkateshwara's right chest, he is having the world's costliest jewel. He wears it on Venkateshwara Ekadashi on the Srivatsavam. That jewelry is called the Vaidurya, and Vaidurya diamond is at the least 10,000 years old, older than the diamond. That jewel is supposed to have come out of the churning of the Milky Ocean, and there is only one piece available in the planet Earth, the one that Bhagavan Venkateshwara is wearing.
And the a great enlightened master, Ramanuja, was staying for many days in Tirumala, with his disciples. One day, Ramanuja was getting ready for a pilgrimage back. So he packs his bags and some food and walks all the way, the full day, along with his disciples. In the evening, they reached the downhill and they opened their food for eating, they found a lot of ants in the food. The disciples have started cleaning all the ants. But Ramanuja stopped them and says, no, don't do. And he just packed the whole food safely, not leaving even one ant, and walked all the way back up the hill without having any food, especially in the night. All the disciples were wondering what was happening. After going to the top of the hill again, Ramanuja opened the food and said, now leave the ants here because we don't know how many janmas, lifetimes they meditated and did punya to take birth in the presence of Tirumala, the energy field of Venkateshwara. We have no right to take them out of this energy field and leave them somewhere else. Even the masters become deities. Siddhas comes to live around their presence. When deity becomes masters, naturally all the siddhas, all the high-level beings come to live around them. So we have the Shastra Pramana from the Narayana Suktam, verse 1. Sahasrashirsham devam vishvaksham vishvashambhuvam vishvam narayanam devam aksharam paramam padam. The English translation of this verse is, the universe is the eternal being, Narayana, the imperishable, the supreme, the goal, multi-headed and multi-eyed, omnipresent and omniscient, the resplendent, the source of delight and the whole universe. And the Apta Pramana, which is the reference from the life of enlightened masters or siddhas, is from the Brahmanda Purana. That also contains Sri Venkateshwara Sahasranamam, the 1,000 names of Lord Venkatesha, which occurs as the conversation between sage Vashishta and sage Narada, and also Venkatesha Ashtottara Stotram, the 100 names of Lord Sri Venkatesha. Krutetu Narasimho Bhu Tretayam Raghunandana Dwapare Vasudevascha Kalau Venkatanayaka. The translation is, in Krita Yuga, Lord Narasimha; in Treta Yuga, Lord Sri Rama; in Dwapara Yuga, Lord Sri Krishna; and in Kali Yuga, Lord Sri Venkateshwara, are called as the Pratyaksha Daivams, the living deities. And the Atma Pramana, which is the experience of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism himself, he says, I have a very strong connection with Venkateshwara. My mother came to know that she was carrying me when she was on a pilgrimage to Venkateshwara temple in Tirupati. She did the Anga Pradakshina, the circumambulating the temple by rolling on the floor around it. And after that, she vomited. Usually people vomit after the Anga Pradakshina. They gave her the prasada, the consecrated food of laddu, the fried Indian sweet. And after that also, again, she started vomiting. Then the elders saw the pulse and confirmed that she was carrying. The first sweet I got is from Venkateshwara. I have a strong connection with Venkateshwara. So this is directly revealed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And the benefits of worshipping Bhagavan Venkateshwara is beautifully told in the Vishnu Sahasranama, Palashruti, verse 6. Yasha prapnoti vipulam yati pradhanyamevacha achalam shriyamapnoti shreya prapnotyanuttamam. The translation for this verse is, he becomes endowed with great reputation and becomes the foremost amongst his kith and kin. He acquires undiminished wealth in this world and unexcelled prosperity in the other world, liberation. Bhagavan Venkateshwara bestows all the Ananta Kalyana Gunas, the divine auspicious qualities, and the one who worships him receives abundance in wealth and all other dimensions of life. And in today's BHAVA SAMADHI DARSHAN of Bhagavan Venkateshwara, he would be manifesting through the Nijavatara of the 1,008th living incarnation of Paramashiva, the Supreme Point of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. And all of you can receive the blessings and initiation to awaken the wealth consciousness in you, as the BHAVA SAMADHI Darshan will be happening. And there are two dimensions of wealth creation in the Vedic tradition, the Shankanidhi and the Padmanidhi. The Shankanidhi means conquered wealth, conquered from natural sources. And the Padmanidhi means flowered wealth like a lotus, created. Padmanidhi is made to flower from natural resources. And in the Vedic tradition, there are two major gods representing wealth, Kubera and Lakshmi. Kubera holds wealth and sits on wealth. Example, treasury, stock market. And so these are the things which Kubera holds. Kubera enjoys the subtle power that holding wealth can bring. And Lakshmi represents the wealth that is flowing, circulating, and currenting. Lakshmi uses wealth to enrich herself and the world. Lakshmi creates wealth effortlessly, uses it freely, distributes it unconditionally. Yes, Ma Purnapriya, you can go ahead. So now you'll be seeing the wealth creation in the Hindu way. Life can be equated to two things. The first, the ability to achieve what you want in the inner or outer world. And the second is just getting stuck in both the worlds. These are the only two equations. And the right diagnosis is that everybody wants wealth, but they do not increase the life in them to the level they want it. Wealth can be equated to the life energy you express. It is a straight equation because as of now, a normal man has wealth as the first priority in life. So if you do not have wealth, don't blame anybody. You are not expressing life in you. Life energy is not happening. And creating wealth is an intrinsic part of life. Krishna says very beautifully in the Gita, Gahano karmano gatihi. The universe, by its nature, works. If you have at least the goal of creating wealth, you will be creative. Your energy will be channeled properly. The first priority in life should be for moksha, enlightenment. Till that happens, the second priority can be creating wealth. And why should you create wealth? Creating wealth makes you non-violent because your whole energy becomes creative. Creating wealth brings tremendous interest in life and non-violence. And wealth is not just an object or a thing to be achieved. Wealth is an extension of you. Anything that adds to you is wealth. The quality of your health you enjoy, the state of your relationships, the fulfillment you experience in your career, your mental state, your sense of inner fulfillment, all these are the measures of the success with which you have created wealth in your life. And wealth is not even just money or currency. Money is one wealth, currency is one wealth, the assets are one wealth, and being alive and active is also one wealth. So all the four put together is wealth: money, currency, assets, and being active. Wealth is neither bad nor good. It is a utility. And wealth consciousness means making a clear decision to break out of the myths and mental patterns that impoverish us and draw us again and again into the poverty cycle. You don't manifest your desire, you manifest your cognition. So what you cognize and perceive as reality. And the gap between beliefs and desires is that many of us say, I really desire wealth, but deep down you believe wealthy people are arrogant, bad people. They do a lot of wrong things. If you believe wealthy people are arrogant, bad, wrong, and they do many wrong things, they exploit others, and if you have that belief, how are you going to manifest wealth in your life? And the perception is that your perception is the material out of which your reality is made. If you desire wealth, but you believe, perceive, cognize wealthy people are bad or wealth is too much responsibility, naturally you will not manifest wealth in your life. The gap between your desire and your perception is called mental patterns. So now let us look at all the beliefs that you carry about wealth. The first common belief that many people have is that wealthy people are arrogant and bad people. You carry deep resistance of wealth, leading to you will not accumulate wealth. And even if you accumulate, you will carry guilt of wealth. And the truth is that arrogance does not come by wealth. Arrogant people will be arrogant whether they have wealth or not. Arrogant means behaving as if you are more important than or know more than other people. But we wrongly associate wealth to arrogance, create a pattern, and start hating wealth as well, the same way we hate arrogance. And the second common belief that many people have is that poverty is good. Deep inside us, we label poverty as a good quality. We feel reverence and respect for poverty. How are we going to generate wealth if we think that poverty is good? And the third common belief that many people have is that handling wealth is more responsibility. We may feel uncomfortable. Whatever I want, I will not get. Maybe you came to this conclusion by looking at some wealthy people who do not have any time for themselves. And few more adequate beliefs on wealth is that making money is a sin. Create as much wealth as you can, celebrate it, share it. Wealth consciousness is high creativity with high responsibility. And another one is wealthy people work smart, not hard. But don't be too lazy to bend your body and mind, to realize your dreams. Read the stories of any famous millionaire today, and you will see that wealth does not come from a genie in a bottle. And you have to be worthy of it. Wealth serves those who are wealthy in their very consciousness. And will persistence is that anything you cognize, you create a certain energy field about your cognition. You attract situations, people, and everything around you to make that cognition into reality. All you need is will persistence. Your decision is you are not going to give up, and your intention is will persistence. Your mental patterns goes on affecting you, but you always tell, I am too busy to repair myself. It is like sitting in a broken car and go on, be rotating and handle or pushing and pulling the gears. Do whatever you want. You are not going to move 1 inch. And if somebody says, why don't you repair your broken car? You are not moving. Then you say, no, I am too busy to repair. I can't get down and repair because I'm hurriedly going to some place. And that is utter stupidity. You may be desiring to have wealth, but you may not be believing, perceiving, and cognizing it as your possibility. The first and foremost important step that we need to do is create an energy field of attracting wealth. And now we will be watching a video, a a satsang where Swamiji speaks about the secrets of attracting wealth?
We need to do. Looking back, the gap between your desire and your cognitions. How you started perceiving wealth, money. How you started perceiving. I can tell you a small story. First time, how I was introduced to money and started interacting with money. I still remember my 3rd birthday. My father has given me a Ganesha who actually ate food. If you have read my biography, you would have read the incident. If you are interested, you can go to YouTube where I have narrated the whole story. I was given that Ganesha as a gift and I was so curious and busy with playing with the deity. And then in Indian village we have a habit, all the family elders will give coins on the birthday as a gift to the kids. So I was sitting and playing with my Ganesha and all the family elders came. I am supposed to bow down to them. It's a tradition. So I touch their feet and they will give money. A lot of money got collected. Must be some 70, 80 rupees. In those days it's a big money. And for a kid it's a too big money. And it was too much of coins and notes, so my father helped me to pack the whole thing in a hand key. So I looked at him and asked, what should I do with this? He said, you can buy whatever you want. I said, I don't need anything. I only wanted this Ganesha. You already gave it to me. I don't need anything. He said, then you can give it to anybody you want. So I just called all my cousins, brothers, everyone was playing. I grew up in a large joint family. 27 of us grew up together. So it's almost like a one school, small school. So all of them are playing. I called in my loud voice, hey, anybody wants, come and take this money? I don't want it. So 4 or 5 kids were running and my elder brother ran fast and took the whole thing, whole hand key. My father told me to tell my elder brother to share everyone, to share with all. I said, I have decided I don't want. And I said, whoever wants, take it. So he took it. How can I interfere in this after that? It's up to him. I will not even interfere, giving any further instruction to how they should share or who should share and all that. I said, I don't want. That's my first relationship with money. I still see very clearly that's the same relationship. Still, I don't touch money. I don't handle. Never felt the need. Anyhow, I am not saying this should be your pattern or this should be your... I am just giving you an example of how I started relating with. So now dig out how you started relating with money. That was actually my completion with money. I touched first time money only to give dana. Still I am doing the same thing. Still I touch money only to give dana. How you cognized money, wealth, what all your perceptions and beliefs and cognitions about money. Let's dig up. Let's get them out first. The moment you remember money, Does it bring tremendous pain, suffering, impossibility, all that in you? What is the emotion or energy it invokes in you? So put your pen to paper and just keep writing whatever comes to your mind. If you feel tortured, irritated, the moment you think of money, whatever you think, money is difficult, money is impossible, money is, unless you cheat, you can't get the money. Even if you cheat it, somebody will cheat from you. So much goes on inside you about money. Your incompletions with money. Just spend few minutes and let's dig out all the incompletions, mental patterns we have, perceptions, beliefs and cognitions we have about money. Listen, the first step we need to do now, cleaning up, completing these mental thought patterns, the incompletion patterns related to wealth, and stopping them from recurring. Please understand. Biggest problem is when you do not recognize something as a pattern, it continues to exist in you and recur. Please understand. Recurring, for example, today you remember, yes, I have a lot of incompletions and patterns. Incompletion means, let me define. Your past sitting in your present, not letting you live your future is incompletion. It has no logic. Because you lost love of somebody, you decide never to love again. It has no logic. Tons of negative decisions, cognitions you make about life is incompletion. I'll give you one small example. 8-year-old kid is in the classroom. Teacher asks, who is the first Prime Minister of India? The kid jumps on the bench and shouts, Mahatma Gandhi. Naturally, the whole class laughs. Because Mahatma Gandhi is not, neither is Mahatma nor is first Prime Minister. Okay, let's leave it. When the whole class laughs, she decides never to come in the front, jump up and be active. Even after 50 years, if she becomes a CEO of a company, in the team meeting, she will be telling her ideas to somebody else and somebody else will be presenting. Even if she is the head of the meeting, she will continue to suffer the decision she made at the age of 8. How many of you see this is happening even in your life in some form? That is what I call incompletion. Understand, there is a very powerful science by Sadashiva in Agama. Sadashiva is the first Guru, Adi Guru. He explains in Agama, of course, the moment I utter this word, many will have many questions. What? Sadashiva? He was supposed to be God. Was he Guru? He was supposed to be energy. Was he teaching? Let me be very clear. He is the pure consciousness beyond time and space, but he also assumed form within the time and space. The formless came in form many times and taught the great spiritual truths to the world. We should not even use the word was. Is the right word. He gives a beautiful science of completing with this incompletion patterns, known, unknown. Understand, if you know the reason for certain pattern, it is called known pattern. If you don't know, it is unknown pattern. Sometimes you will have a heaviness, suffocation, but you don't even know why. That is unknown pattern. Sometimes you know why you are going through what you are going through. That is known pattern. Known or unknown, you can complete. You can be out of it. It is possible. It is possible. I'll explain this science of completion. Understand, this one technique can help you whether you want to get rid of your headache or your whole ignorance and get into enlightenment. Whether you want as simple as healing your headache or as complicated as enlightenment. Anything, this one technique can give you. This one technique, it is a complete end-to-end, alpha to omega. It's from Sadashiva directly. In the Agama, 94th verse, 22nd technique. The chapter is called Shivajnanopanishad and also called as Vijnana Bhairava. Chittat yanta kritir nasti mamantar bhavayet iti vigalpanam abhavena vigalpair uchito bhavet. You don't have to remember. I am uttering every time so that I will remember. That's all. No, it is just to keep the purity of the teaching. I want all of you to know, whatever I am sharing with you is my personal enlightenment experience, which is in tune with the earlier master's experience. My Apta Pramana, my Atma Pramana in tune with the Apta Pramana, means the earlier masters. The Shastra Pramana. Only that can become your Sakshi Pramana. Never learn from a person who does not have Atma Pramana, enlightenment. He will be only Pandit, repeating. Same way, never learn from a person who claims, yes, enlightenment, but does not keep his experience in tune with the Shastra Pramana and shares with you. It's always dangerous. Maybe it must have been good for him, but we don't know whether it is good for all of you. The Atma Pramana should always be acid washed with Apta Pramana, Shastra Pramana. Only that can become Sakshi Pramana, experiential reality for you. Never learn from anybody who has only knowledge, not experience. Same way, never learn from somebody who claims having only experience and does not connect, purify, make it in tune with the Shastra and presents it to you. there is always a danger. If you don't bother about the Shastra Pramana, you may be having kakka biryani. Be careful. Listen. To keep the purity of the teachings, I keep the original Sanskrit verses. I'll give you the translation now. Consciously feel within the mind stuff of past memories of incompletion with its activities as mind, intellect and ego not existing in me. By contemplating this way in your inner space, disidentify from the past impressions and memories of completion. Put your active attention at the space of past happening. Relive these imagined impressions and memories of incompletion. Then the mind stop having fully ceased from its present characteristics of forming thought patterns and cognitions is complete. Thus you become complete and achieve the original space of complete completion. Listen. Now I will explain. I have read out the translation. I will explain what to do. Now you wrote many of the patterns, incompletions, thought currents you are having about money, ideas, cognitions you developed about money from the young age. Do only one thing. Just go back to that same age when the incidents happened in you, the cognition started building in you, the beliefs started building in you, the idea started building in you, the perception started building in you. Relive the same situation. I am not asking you just remember. Remembering means, for example, something happened at the age of 7 which is still hurting you about money. You asked 1 rupee from your uncle and he did not give, but he gave it to his son. It's still sitting and hurting. If now you are 47, this happened 7. You being 47-year-old person and remembering what happened at the age of 7 is remembering. Forget you are 47. Forget who you are now. You may be having millions. Just become that 7-year-old who asked and did not receive. For you that 1 rupee must have been almost life. I have seen people, they develop even wheezing when they were not given as simple as a chocolate or an ice cream by their friend or family or brother. I have seen. Because for a child, it may be life. Just go back, forget who you are now. Become that person. When that incident happened, relive. Just see what has happened at that time. You will see many of the unknown, suppressed emotions will break. And I tell you, many diseases will be healed. I have seen people walking out of tumors, cancers, asthma, wheezing, just by completion. Because many of your diseases have their roots in some of the incompletions of the past. When you relive, many pain parts in you breaks. Pain bodies collapse. The pain patterns melt down, which completes many other issues which you don't even remember. I have seen when people do completion, to complete the wealth-related incompletions, suddenly they get into health because the same incompletions which created wealth issues only were creating health issues. When they melt down, People become free even from both. Listen carefully. I'll repeat once more. Now you would have written so many patterns, incompletions, thought currents, ideas, cognitions. Take few minutes. Go back to each incident, each pain, each hurting. Relive. 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 Don't justify what happened. Don't try to console yourself. No consolation will work. No justification will work. Neither help others nor try to help yourself. Just relive. I've seen when somebody has tears, others try to console. No, relax. You are not more compassionate than me. Let me do that job. You don't interfere in my job. Let you just go through. Even you don't try to console yourself. That is not going to work. If something has to break inside, let it break. It's okay. When you relive, the powerlessness, incompletion, loses power over you. I'll guide you step by step. And I commit with you, I'll lead you all to completion. And I know how to awaken, trigger the incompletions in you and break them. Help you to relive and relieve. I am supporting all of you. Have courage. Let's clean up. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution.
and setting model community. Kailasa, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Peethas all over the world.
Nithyanandam, welcome back to all the viewers after that extremely magnificent, astounding satsang, where we were able to understand, have the initiation into the powerful cognitions of Venkateshwara. The first step now we have to do is to create a magnetic field. We will be entering into a very short wealth manifestation process, and this process, an exercise, if you will, is very short. It might just be 15 minutes of your time, but it is extremely effective. And not only that, it helps you dig out all of the incompletions that you have inside of you because of our all surrounding wealth. So the first step is to clean up the incompletions and patterns you carry about wealth and create a right space, a powerful magnetic energy center in you to attract wealth, situations, and people that support you to create wealth-like magnetic energy centers for manifesting wealth the way that you want. So now let's take 5 minutes, dig out all the incompletions about money. Keep writing whatever comes to your mind. The moment you remember money, does it bring tremendous pain, suffering, impossibility, or all that in you? What is the emotion or energy that it invokes in you? The moment you think of money, whatever you feel and you think as impossible. For example, money is difficult, money is impossible, and perhaps you think, unless you cheat money, you cannot get money. Even if you cheat somebody, somebody will cheat you, and still the vicious cycle continues. Maybe you believe this. So much goes on inside of you about money. So right now, let's spend 5 minutes, and we'll keep a timer and ensure that we are spending that 5 minutes, and spend a few minutes to dig out all the incompletions, beliefs, mental patterns we have, and perceptions that we have, cognitions that we carry about money. So let's take 5 minutes right now. We'll stay on this slide right now and just ensure that each and every one of you have the instructions available for you. We'll go on to the next slide. I think we also have some further instructions. Yes, we'll go on to the next slide. Yes, so here we have the moment you think about money, whatever you feel and think. For example, if you think money is difficult, money is impossible, or money is, unless you cheat, you can't get money. Even if you cheat somebody, somebody will cheat you. So if you have all these incompletions, cognitions about money, take a few minutes to pen it down right now. Let's dig out all the incompletions, the beliefs, the mental patterns, everything that you carry about money. Yes, let's take 5 minutes right now, and we will resume. We'll go on to the next step in 5 minutes.
Now that you have penned down your incompletions with wealth, we will move on to the next part of the completion process. We can move to the next slide, please. So each belief or cognition starts from a particular incident. Identify the incidents when the wrong or incomplete beliefs about wealth started forming in you. Relive and relieve. Complete those incompletions. Go back to that same age when the incident happened, when the idea, belief, or perception started building in you. So we'll take 5 minutes to go ahead and do this.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Now that we have penned down all of the incidents from where which our cognitions have started, and we've completed with those incidents, we'll move on to the next. So the second step is to consciously decide what you want to manifest in the next 3 months in the wealth dimension.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
So we will go through the wealth manifestation exercise for the next 5 minutes. Write clearly what is your intention. What is it that you want to manifest in the next 3 months in the field of wealth? Whatever you think as wealth, you may think more than money, currency, a person as a wealth for you, or your life, or situation as wealth for you, for your life, or for some being active. People feel even extraordinary powers as your wealth. Whatever you consider as your wealth, you want to manifest, attract in the next 3 months, please pen those down. So we'll take 5 minutes to just pen those down. Whatever it is that you considered wealth and what it is you want to manifest in the next 3 months.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes, let's go.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. So now let's go on to the next slide. Let's now enter into a very brief segment and understand the Guru's grace. Today, we are each in the presence, going to be in the presence, have the divine darshan of Bhagavan Venkateshwara because of the Guru's grace. With deep devotion and oneness with the Guru, you can complete all binding cognitions on wealth and manifest life with prosperity and abundance. And now I'll just chant the Shastra Pramana the English translation of the 26th verse of the Sri Guru Gita. The syllable gu is darkness and the syllable ru is said to be light. There is no doubt that the Guru is indeed the supreme knowledge that swallows the darkness of ignorance. And the next slide, please. Yes. And I'll chant the next verse, verse 18 of the Guru Gita. Om Guru Murtim Smare Nityam Guru Nama Sada Japet Guror Agnyam Prakurvita Guror Nyaya Bhavayet. Always remember the Guru's form and constantly repeat the divine name given by the Guru. Always follow the Guru's commands and think of nothing other than the Guru. And then we have the last Shastra Pramana for the Guru Gita. Om Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma Shri Guroho Pada Sevanat Dehi Brahma Bhaved Yasmat Tvatkripartham Vadami Te. Out of compassion for you I shall tell you how the embodied soul becomes Brahman, having been purified of all sins by serving the feet of the Guru.
So who is a guru? The guru is not a vyakti, a person, as you imagine. He is a tattva, a principle. He is simply a physical representation of the divine. In the Vedic tradition, the spiritual teacher, the guru, is said to be more important than God. God is always and everywhere, but it is the guru who opens the disciples' eyes to the existence of God. Guru is the doorway to one's own experience of the divine.
The Guru exists as embodiment, the manifest form of God, Paramashiva. And God, Paramashiva, is the unmanifest form of Guru. So Guru is the state of, God is the state of Guru and Guru is the statement of God. I'm going to repeat that. God is the state of Guru and Guru is the statement of God. Gurus are the manifest of Paramashiva and Paramashiva is the unmanifest existence of Guru.
Guru Bhakti is intense, pure, existential energy which can liberate you from all known, unknown, and unnecessary delusions.
Yes, so now that we have understood the Guru's grace, today, a part of this BHAVA SAMADHI DARSHAN of Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara, we will be having the Akashic reading of Venkateshwara. So there are initiated disciples who are initiated to connect with Bhagavan Venkateshwara and read the archives, the cosmic archives of Venkateshwara. So as Venkateshwara, in order to manifest wealth or abundance in your life, you can ask your questions to Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara and receive answers directly from him, from the cosmic archives. So now we will be entering into that segment very shortly. Stay tuned and be with us after a very quick break.
Paramashivoham.
Knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth.
Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem.
I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you.
We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. we need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are. Because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Nithyanandam, welcome back to all of the viewers who are joining us from across the world for this very exquisite program, the Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Now, in the next segment, we will be having the Venkateshwara readings. For all of you who do not know yet, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has initiated some of the select devotees, select disciples, initiated disciples who are brahmacharis of the sovereign order of Kailasa, to conduct the Akashic reading, and they'll literally be reading the cosmic archives and delivering you the message, delivering you the Venkateshwara readings. So the initiated disciple literally connects with Venkateshwara, requests him to answer whatever, use him as a channel to answer the questions of the devotees, and therefore they then read whatever is there in the archives about your question and your request. So in this next segment, you will be able to ask your question during the Venkateshwara readings. Make sure that you are staying tuned and you understand how you can ask those questions. So there is a link that will be projected very soon on the on your yes, here we are. You can ask your questions and your prayers to Bhagavan Venkateshwara at the link provided. And if you are looking for anything related to wealth, anything related to abundance in your life, or even compassion and long-lasting relationships, because Venkateshwara is not just limited to wealth, but abundance in all forms. So Venkateshwara will bless you in any field related to wealth, in abundance, in loving relationships, in manifesting pure compassion, love, and so much of joy in your life. Venkateshwara can give you anything, and you can ask directly you can ask to Venkateshwara directly in this next segment. And please go to tiny.url/deity readings, and you will be able to ask your question. The question will be read out loud, or your name will be read out loud, and Bhagavan Venkateshwara will answer through the initiated disciple today, who is initiated and blessed to be able to connect with Bhagavan Venkateshwara and read from the cosmic archives the answers to each and every one of your questions. Now, not only this, the live feed, the live relay will be coming directly from the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalaya, where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has himself carved and consecrated the Venkateshwara deity. So you'll be also having the darshan of the Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Devalayam, and from there the Sri Ananda Venkateshwara, who is installed and consecrated in the temple there. So just after the morning seva for Venkateshwara, we'll be having the darshan of Bhagavan Venkateshwara in the Nithyananda Paramashiva Devalaya. And just after this beautiful seva, where the Suprabhata seva for Venkateshwara, we'll then be entering into his divine space and requesting him to answer our questions. So the deity of Venkateshwara in the Nithyananda Paramashiva Devalaya in Adi Kailasa is extremely special because it is personally consecrated by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And actually there is footage of this very special, very unique event where the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism literally puts his own muscle memory, his own biomemory, and initiates the deity of Venkateshwara. And since then, the Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara deity in Nithyananda Paramashiva Devalaya is an extremely powerful deity who resided in the temple underneath the banyan tree for thousands of years, and now is consecrated there as a deity, as a living, breathing form, as a form of the deity. So many people connect to this Venkateshwara deity as their own beautiful form of Bhagavan Parandhama, the great energy of Mahavishnu. And not only not only here, but also across the world. Across the world, people tune in for the Venkateshwara readings. They ask the questions, and also on Facebook as well. There is the Sri Ananda Venkateshwara page for the Venkateshwara deity in the Nithyananda Paramashiva Devalaya. And not only that, the questions that you ask for Bhagavan Venkateshwara through the messenger chat there also goes directly to and is answered by the Bhagavan Venkateshwara himself, who is manifesting through the blessed disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So you can even go to the page, Venkateshwara page, and that is a very beautiful source for even all of the Abhishekams and the worship and history of Venkateshwara. And just a few minutes, we'll be having the live readings of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So at the link provided in the slide, you can ensure that you are asking your questions to Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara. Yes, and not only that, make sure that you are liking and following the page for Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara. Here on the page itself, announcements will be made for when you can have the next Bhagavan Venkateshwara reading, if you would like, when available, when scheduled, it will be announced when it can be next. And also every single Saturday morning, Indian Standard Time, this program is made available for each and every one of you to connect to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So in the next segment, we will be continuing on with the Venkateshwara readings. And yes, now you can.
What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa.
I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasa, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world.
All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth.
Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem.
I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you.
We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world.
Nithyanandam, welcome back to all of the viewers who are joining with us across the world for the Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan program. Now, once again, you can ensure that you are getting ready for the Venkateshwara readings, which is going to be happening in the next segment. And you can ask your question to Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara during these Venkateshwara readings. And it is a very unique experience where you can understand from the cosmic archives your path, and understand how you can manifest wealth in your life. And if you want blessings to manifest wealth in your life, how you want to make that breakthrough. Now, until now, we have done exercises on how, on just writing and ensuring that, you know, we're pouring out all of our incompletions about wealth. But now you can ensure that all of these incompletions that you have, the binding cognitions that you have, you can ensure that all of these are completely that all of these are completely done or completely over with, and you have a breakthrough in the binding cognitions of that you have about wealth through the Venkateshwara Akashic readings. You can simply ask and request Bhagavan Venkateshwara to remove all these cognitions from you and give the powerful cognition on how you can manifest wealth in your life or abundance in your life in some way. And not only that, the darshan and diksha of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism manifesting Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara will literally make every breakthrough, even all the unknown cognitions, unknown suffering that you carry about wealth, all of that completely broken through, and make the reality happen in your life without you even putting an effort. So during this special segment, during the Akashic Venkateshwara readings, you can ask Bhagavan Venkateshwara how to manifest this breakthrough in your life, or to give you the powerful cognition to manifest this breakthrough in your life. And then during the darshan of Bhagavan Venkateshwara, you will receive all the initiation, power, everything you need, the rest of everything you need to manifest this powerful cognition. So ensure that you're taking a few minutes right now, and we can all just take a few minutes and get ready for the Venkateshwara readings. You can submit your question or your request to Venkateshwara at tiny.cc/deity readings, DEITY readings, READINGS. And this will lead you to a quick form that you have to fill out. And it's a very simple process after that for having your Venkateshwara readings. So ensure that you are signing up and staying tuned as well to receive the further instructions about how you can interact personally and request your prayers to be fulfilled by Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So in just a few minutes, we'll have the Venkateshwara readings. And I request each and every one of you to ensure that you are also sharing this program with everyone whom you feel will benefit, whom wants to manifest a breakthrough in the wealth dimension today. So take a few minutes also and share this program in all of the social media platforms. You can share it in Facebook, in Twitter, in whichever social media platform that you prefer. Most of us today are spending 4 to 5 hours on social media, and we are continuously scrolling through social media, and most of the time we are faced with negative content, sometimes seeing most brutal violence, or we're just casually spending our time on social media. But I know there are so many out there who are looking to inspire in their life, whose goal in their life is to contribute. Now, if you want to make that happen easily, an easy way to contribute to the world, to ensure that you are manifesting the breakthrough and the super conscious breakthrough for the whole world, is just sharing on social media and sharing as much as possible, and just sharing this program link with your friends, with your family, and on your Facebook wall, on your Twitter feed, in different social media platforms where you have your friends, and they might just have a divine transformative experience after this. So once again, you can share this link in all of the different platforms, and stay tuned now for the Venkateshwara reading.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
Nithyananda?
Paramashivoham.
Yes. So before the Venkateshwara readings today, we will be starting off understanding and starting to delve into what kinds of offerings you can make today during this program. As in all the temples, in all of the beautiful sacred temple experiences, doing sevas and offering rituals to the divine is a very beautiful experience of enriching and deepening your experience with the divine. So now I request the NTV volunteer to project the slides on the offerings that we can make to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And while we are getting ready for that, I encourage each and every one of the viewers, as we are going through each and every one of these beautiful sevas that you can offer today to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, then you can understand exactly how you want to manifest your life, how you want to manifest wealth and abundance in your life, and see how these sevas will make you manifest just that. Understand that offerings in the Venkateshwara, in this Bhava Samadhi program, Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi program, are a beautiful, a powerful way to interact with the divine, to literally declare your oneness with the divine. And in the acceptance of the offering, you will be bestowed with all of the grace and blessings of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So we'll now start the segment on the offerings we can offer to Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara. Yes. So one of the ways you can prepare to receive the darshan of Bhagavan Venkateshwara is by preparing the naivedyams, which are mentioned below. So these are very special naivedyams, and throughout the culture of love and devotion to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, we offer these different naivedyams. We make it with so much of love, joy, and celebration amongst our family, and offer these to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And in my family personally, I remember so many of us will all make the laddu that is the traditional offering in traditional prasada in Tirupati, Tirumala. And we'll always be looking forward to receiving the blessings and having these offerings made from Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So today you can offer we've picked out very simple and easy recipes that you can make for Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara. One is ghee rice, and the second is tamarind rice, third sweet pongal, curd rice, or fruits. So any one of these are very the favorite offerings of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And these are all extremely favorite to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So you can offer any one of these if you need help in the recipes. They're also very easily Googleable and easily made as well. Yes, we can go on to the next slide. And the next slide, please. Yes, the next slide. Yes. So in today's darshan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, in the physical body is embodying Sri Venkateshwara. Everyone who wishes to offer to Venkateshwara can make an offering today. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is expressing as Nijavatara of Venkateshwara during the darshan. So you can receive the blessings to awaken the wealth consciousness in you. Sri Venkateshwara is a very unique in Tirupati, Tirumala, and the Nijavatara became Arshavatara, blessing millions of people. Consciousness, formless, expresses the being through Divya Sarira, the light body, and manifests as Nijavatara, the physical form, embodied form for us to experience the divine. So we can go to the slides on the Niluvu Topadi. Yes. While we get that prepared for each and every one of you, these offerings are extremely special and offered in Tirumala, Tirupati. And here today, you have the opportunity, you have the grace of Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara himself to be able to offer these sevas directly at the feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, who is manifesting the Nijavatara of Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara. So it is a really unique experience, and you will be able to see very clearly how these sevas manifest oneness and deep gratitude in your life. So let us now begin and understand the seva for the Niluvu Dopadi. There is a beautiful tradition in the Tirumala Tirupati temple called Niluvu Dopadi, where devotees of Bhagavan Venkateshwara offer whatever they have, money, jewelry, or jewels, in the hundi as an offering their incompletions and karmas at the feet of Venkateshwara. And the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has opened the opportunity for thousands of devotees to offer and be relieved from the Dopadi, as directly the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism will be gracing us as Bhagavan Venkateshwara and accepting our offerings and liberating us from karmas and incompletions. So there's beautiful significance of Niluvu Dopadi. Niluvu Dopadi actually means the snatching away. So it really means all of your possessions are being snatched away. Now, when it comes to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, what does this mean? Many of you might be wondering. It might be a paradoxical name, as you might think, but a very beautiful context is behind it. That the Niluvu Dopadi is where Venkateshwara, our beloved Lord of our hearts, is literally stealing away in a very playful and cheerful manner all of our incompletions and karma. All of our possessions are actually with us as karma. And we always carry it on us as karma. So when we offer the different possessions, jewels, and money at the feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara, which can be any amount that you feel is appropriate, that you feel you want to offer to Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara, this is the opportunity, this is the blessing for you, because Bhagavan Venkateshwara will literally be snatching away all of your incompletion. Now, is there a better way to put it? Because he is not going to, ask you, or he is not going to politely request you. He is going to literally snatch every single karma away, every single incompletion away from you. And that is the greatest blessing that we all can have. This is such a sweet form and blessing from Bhagavan Venkateshwara that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is offering for each and every one of us to experience today. Yes, we can go on to the next slide. Yes, so some of the steps that you'll follow, here is, we can go to the next one. So this offering can be any amount that the Yajaman wishes, and you can offer any amount of gold, jewelry, precious gems, currency to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And offering the Niluvudopari removes all the karmas of lifetimes, as by dropping the various attachments, we surrender ourselves at the feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So if you'd like to offer this today, the Niluvudopari offering, which again is a really beautiful offering, you can go to tiny.url.com/Venkateshwara offerings. And not only this, so there are several circumstances which you might find yourself in, which make you a perfect candidate to offer the Niluvudopari, because you will find yourself in situations where you're not able to make the breakthrough happen yourself. So the best thing that you can do is to surrender all of that at the feet of the divine and let him manifest through you. So now, one of the things is, if you're having loans but you're unable to pay them off, or if you are continuously finding yourself in a situation where you don't have a job, or you're continuously looking for a job, which many of us who are facing unemployment in India, more than 14% of the population, especially during this pandemic, and in other countries, huge numbers of people are unemployed. So you might be continuously looking for a job or unable to find a steady job which will give you the security to fulfill your ambitions and provide for your family. And you might also just be unable to save your money. You make money, but somehow or some way you're not able to establish and keep savings for yourself. Somehow or some way all that money is spent, and then again you're in the same fix again, where you're not having money, you're desperate for money, and you're just living paycheck to paycheck. Or you might be in a situation where other people are swindling you with money or cheating you with money. If you are in any of these circumstances related to wealth and money and currency, you will see that just doing this offering is the breakthrough that you need today. The way that you can break from the endless cycle of karma that you are following, that you are unconsciously a slave to. So today, make sure that you are making the Niluvudopari offering, or you start declaring that you want to manifest this in your life. The next offering is the Sankalpa offering. So in this offering, it's just a very minimal amount of money where your conscious resolution will be blessed by Bhagavan Venkateshwara, and your name and all of your family members' name, as well as your gotra, everything will be chanted in the Sankalpa and offered to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. This is the conscious resolution that you are offering to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So the next slide, please. Offering the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution, blesses the person offering with all the fruition of desires and wishes that he is yearning for. The next slide, please. So the next offering is the Swarna Ashtottara Kasu. In the Venkateshwara Namavali is a very special sacred chant which has 108 names of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. It's always starting with Om Sri Venkateshaya Namaha, Om Srinivasaya Namaha, Om Lakshmi Pataye Namaha, Om Ananuyaya Namaha, Om Amritam Sane Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Sriharaya Namaha. So all of these names are chanted and offered in the Archana. And along with that, during this special offering of the Swarna Ashtottara Kasu, you will be offering the gold coin with 108 names of Srivari inscribed in it. And all of these names, which you are seeing on the screen, will be inscribed onto the coin. The next slide, please. The next slide. Yes. So as you can see, these are all the names which will be inscribed, and you will and offered at the feet of Venkateshwara. So offering this will once again bestow you with all the fruition of the desires and wishes that you are yearning for. The next slide, please. So the next offering is the Swarna Tulasi Patram, the Supreme Lord. So this is the one of the references in the Bhagavatam about the Tulasi Patram. It says, the Supreme Lord is causelessly merciful upon his devotee, so much so that even the poorest of men can offer him a little water and a flower in devotion, and thus please him. This is due to his affectionate dealings with his devotees. Offer a tulasi with pure love to receive his grace forever. It's such a beautiful verse which shows the ultimate compassion of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. Yes, and the next offering is the Swarna Padma Pushpa. And here Venkateshwara Bhagavan Sri Vishnu says, if one offers to me with devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or even water, I delightfully partake of that article offered with love by my devotees in pure consciousness. Offer a gold flower to last eternally in oneness with the avatar. The gold flower is actually very, very significant in all of the Hindu scriptures. And if you see, the lotus flower as well will be extremely significant in all the Hindu scriptures. If you see, even Shakti of Paramashiva is described as a lotus, and the devotee who is about to bloom also is described as a lotus. And also the Paramashiva Linga is always described to be seated inside of an open lotus. So this offering is another very beautiful offering. The next offering is the Metti, or the golden toe ring. So here you can see the Lakshmi Narayana Samhita, verse 4.23.49, where we are describing Venkateshwara with the gold toe ring. The next slide, please. So this offering of Abharanas to Vishnu, the jingling anklets on the feet of Vishnu, Abharana for ankles, toe rings on his feet, bracelet on his arms, and Abharana on his waist, offer the toe ring for Venkateshwara to receive his blessings for a longevity and prosperous life. Next, we also have the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, and we also have the Guru Gita verse, which I'll now chant the English translation. I worship the Guru's 2 feet which are within the reach of speech, thought, and contemplation, and which have different lusters, white and red, representing Shiva and Shakti. Yes. Now, we also are celebrating the Guru Purnima Brahmotsavam and Guru Purnima starting on July 13th and going until August 3rd. And we're celebrating Guru Purnima on July 23rd. So you can offer the Pratyaksha Pada Puja on this extremely auspicious day, Guru Purnima day. Offer the Pratyaksha Pada Puja to clear your karmas, to remove any obstacle in the path of your enlightenment, express gratitude and strengthen your feeling connection with the Guru, manifest auspiciousness in all dimensions of life, health, wealth, and relationship. So there's also the offering of the Vastra Seva, offering the sacred clothing to Venkateshwara. And traditionally, this seva is offered for better physical and mental well-being and healing from any illness. So finally, we have the offering of the Guru Dakshina, a tradition you can offer any amount. And here in the Kularnava Tantra, 12th chapter, verse 18, it says, when you are devoted and in oneness, the Guru gives the mantra. Therefore, one should offer wealth and even this, and even with this, his very life to him with devotion. We also have the e-hundi general donation, which you can make just as we go to any temple and we want to offer whatever we can to the deity, and we offer the hundi. We offer just a little amount or any amount that we want into the hundi. This offering is what you can make for receiving the darshan of Bhagavan Venkateshwara today. It's just a general donation, and it can be a donation at your capacity and wish for Bhagavan Venkateshwara. You can make this donation on the link below, or you can also make it on the YouTube super chat. Yes, so now we have a summary of all of the offerings you can make today. So we have the e-hundi offering, the Nilubudopadi, the Sankalpa chanting, the Swarna Ashtottara Kasu, the Swarna Tulasi Patram, the Swarna Padma Pushpam, the Metti, the Pratyaksha Pada Puja, and the Vastra Seva. And now, just to guide each and every one of you, we have the registration form and Sankalpa form for the Abharanas. So if you want to offer any one of the Abharanas that we listed out today, you can go to tiny.cc/Bhava Samadhi. The payment link is provided also at tiny.cc/BSD Sevas-1st of May. And then also after you've made your payment, you can go to payment details link for $1 and multi-currency, and make sure that you are filling out your details at tiny.cc/Sankalpa 2021. So now this brings us to a conclusion to this segment in today's program. We'll now be proceeding into the next segment. Just please stay tuned after a very quick break.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
We'll now enter into the Venkateshwara reading. First, the first question is from E. Rosario from Atlantic Islands. Dear Venkateshwara, please tell me what are the ages of my sons. Also give me luck to win the lottery next week.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. They are 12 and 14. Blessings. You will live and you will win the lottery.
The next question is from Parameshwari Krishnan from Malaysia. Bhagwan Venkateshwara, please heal my aunt, my mother, elder sister named Padmini, who suffered with COVID and she had breathing problems. Thank you.
Blessings. He will take care. Blessings.
The next question is from Manitya Mahagovindarupini Ananda from Germany. Dear Lord Venkateshwara, please name all my obsessive compulsive reactionary patterns and especially those that stop me from manifesting collective integrity. Please give me precise instructions to break all these patterns ferociously so that I can achieve enlightenment.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Take the guidance from the Bhagavad Gita decoded. The words of Swamiji will directly guide you from that book. Everything you read from that book, take it as the direct words of Swamiji and implement it into your life. Immediately you will see you will be transformed. Blessings.
Next question is from Ang Ji Jian from Malaysia. Dear Lord, should I arrange my grandmother to do Maheshwara Puja or Pratyaksha Pada Puja, offering using her name, eternal gratitude?
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Offering both sevas will be most beneficial for you. Blessings.
The next question is from Utpal Thakkar from United States. Dear Lord Venkateshwara, humble pranams. How can I convince my family to follow Swamiji? Thank you.
Pray Swamiji and remember them. Open the book of living enlightenment and remember them and have a prayer for them as you read the text. You will see your transformation will convince them. Blessings.
The next question is from Lim Chu. Dear Lord, please do a body scanning for me. Which part of my body should I pay attention to for becoming more healthy? What should I eat? Please heal my body, chakras, and soul. Eternal gratitude.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Bring awareness to your heart region. You will find health and abundance. Blessings.
The next question is from Harichand from Malaysia. Dear Venkateshwara, please bless me to remove the obstacle of getting back my money to pay debts. Also bless me to manifest wealth to be able to offer Pada Puja to Swamiji during this Guru Purnima.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Know that the wealth that you have and have had is not yours, but it belongs to Paramashiva himself. With this cognition, manifest wealth. Blessings.
The next question is from Jocelyn Kalka Debedine from Port Louis. Lord Venkateshwara, what is my life's mission? Will I manifest SJP? Will I become rich? Will I be useful?
Blessings of Venkateshwara, complete with the incompletions in your life. Every incompletion you complete with will manifest as wealth and abundance in your life. Look into yourself and start. Blessings.
The next question is from Greno Marianne from France. Devi Parashakti, in an Akashic readings, I was told that in a previous life I was a healer and that I had this DNA in my biological and muscle cells and that I had to come to India in order to activate this DNA, in order to heal people by looking or touching. It is difficult to travel at the moment. I ask if it is possible to do this from a distance without coming to India. Thank you.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Follow Parashakti's words to the letter. Make it happen. Blessings.
The next question is from Anitya Maha Adbhuta Charitrananda from Singapore. My career is in education and I prepare students for exams. However, I would now like to shift direction as I no longer see a future in preparing students for exams, as it does not help them in their lives. Which area should I go towards to help more students and manifest wealth?
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Start reading the books of Swamiji and enriching the students with the teachings of Swamiji for their day-to-day lives. This is the greatest contribution you can do to people's lives. Immediately start. Blessings.
The next question is from Folk Adrian Arpad from Hungary. Could you please say something about my home or me or about my body or mind, my business or any important thing that you can see and advise any tips about important things that may help, please? I allow to see with my eyes and read my mind.
Love and blessings of Venkateshwara. Start cherishing Swamiji's satsangs and his words. Again and again listen to them. You will fall in love with the way that Paramashiva expresses through Swamiji. And you will see so much of transformation in your life. Blessings.
Is from Prabjot Singh Gill from Canada. I seek to be free by knowing what is the most high and to have my spiritual path started. I need some help to know what I should be doing starting today. And with devotion of helping, I asked you to make me a winner of a big percentage of the next lotto, lotto ticket number draw and what tickets I should buy. I ask for your blessings and guidance. May you please grant me this. If I need to do anything in return, I will. Thank you, Sri Venkateshwara.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Remembering Venkateshwara. You can take the lottery numbers. You will win. Blessings.
The next question is from Manitya Saralananda from France. Dear Venkateshwara, please heal my depression. Thank you.
Love and blessings of Venkateshwara. Venkateshwara is always with you. He will take care of you. Blessings.
The next question is from Vani Narayanan from United States. Dear Venkateshwara, thank you for your love. Please bless me and my family with health and wealth.
Love and blessings of Venkateshwara to you and your family. Blessings.
The next question is from Ang Ji Jian from Malaysia. Please bless me to have an enjoyable life. Please give me boon and wisdom on managing my workers. How to have more creativity on my business. Planning to increase income by 10,000 USD per month. Eternal gratitude.
Love and blessings of Venkateshwara. Cherish more love towards yourself and others in your life. Allow yourself to feel this universal emotion. Let it penetrate into your deep being and let it flow out of you onto others as continuous giving and continuous sharing. Go on sharing Swamiji's teachings with others. You will manifest a tremendous amount of wealth and a tremendous amount of support to build Kailasa. Get involved in the activities of building Kailasa. Your life will be transformed. Blessings.
The last question for today is from Tilaka from Malaysia. Bhagwan, I need help in achieving abundance completion with listening space, seeing and reading. Thank you, gratitude.
Love and blessings of Venkateshwara. Take the darshan of Venkateshwara and manifest whatever you want. Blessings.
With this, we come to the end of today's Venkateshwara readings. We offer our gratitude and seek the blessings and grace of Lord Venkateshwara. Nithyananda.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. you will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Just now, all of us have witnessed a very, very powerful manifestation of experiencing how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism manifesting through the Divya Shariris, and how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism that each of us experience the Bhava of Venkateshwara. Now it is time that we all get ready to receive Bhagavan Sri Venkateshwara manifesting in the Nija Avatara, the physical embodied form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. So let's get started with preparing for the Bhava Samadhi Darshan.
We are going to get ready for the Bhava Samadhi Darshan of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So, as a preparation, you can get ready with ghee rice, tamarind rice, sweet pongal, curd rice, or fruits, any one of these or all. You can offer as the Naivedyam to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. Next level, please. You can also dress up like Bhagavan Venkateshwara to manifest the oneness space. Next level. You can go to the next step.
In today's darshan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, in his physical body will be embodying Bhagavan Venkateshwara, the Pratyaksha Devam, everybody who wishes to offer to Sri Venkateshwara are going to be having the most blessed opportunity of offering to Bhagavan Venkateshwara in his very embodied form itself. The Supreme Pontiff expressing as the Nija Avatar of Sri Venkateshwara during darshan. And you all can receive the blessings to awaken the abundance, wealth, prosperity, and the consciousness of wealth. Learning the secrets of attracting wealth. Next slide. Sri Venkateshwara is very unique to Tirumala. The Nijavatara became Archavatara, blessing millions of people. It's a very beautiful happening where the deity of Venkateshwara is not carved. It's life-size deity where the Pratyaksha Daivam, as he just became a deity as Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So it's a physical embodied form which became an Archavatara. The consciousness of formless expresses being through the Divya Sharira, the light body, and manifests as Nijavatara, the physical form, the embodied form for us to experience the divine, for us to experience Bhagavan Venkateshwara.
So now let's enter into the Bhava Samadhi Darshan preparation of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. Kathana Shakti Padhadva Yadva Padhavalokana Prasadat Swaguru Samyak Prapyate Paramam Padam. By the enlightening teachings of the Guru Kathana, by the Shakti Pada, the graceful transmission of the spiritual powers, by looking at the sacred feet of the Guru, by the complete loving favor of the Guru, Prasada, the ultimate goal and space, Paramam Padam is attained. This is from the Malini Vijayottara Tantra, verse 16. Let's understand what is Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Bhava. Bhava is defined as directing and activating our emotional and spiritual energy that is created through meditation on the avatar. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is not an event that is happening in space and time. Rather, the darshan happens the moment we are lifted out of time and space. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. That is, whatever is happening, for this like, whatever is happening in the avatar will be recreated inside us. The brain neurons mirror, activate, and process all the observed movements or information of the avatar just by the act of seeing. Without any physical act of imitation. That means your entire body silently sitting without any movement, recreating what is happening distances far away, experiencing the superconscious energy radiated by the avatar. The science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan knows no distance. A phenomenon that the modern science is just discovering, and it terms it as quantum tunneling. And when this phase is experienced, our thought per second rate reduces drastically. Where we get into that space that is just beyond any thoughts, experiencing that thoughtlessness, becoming mentally at ease, coexisting that which is beyond. Where we and the divine become one, unconditioned by the parameters of time. Now let's enter into the science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan. See, this is a beautiful instance where when Bhagavan Krishna saw his own extraordinary sweetness reflected in a jeweled ball, he was amazed and says, "How unprecedented and astonishing is this deep and indescribable sweetness of mine. Alas, when I see it, even I become greedy to enjoy its sweetness, just like Radha. When I see my own sweetness in the mirror, I become eager to taste it, but I can't. After due consideration, I find that the only way to relish this sweetness is through the constitution of Sri Radhika. This is the science, Bhava Darshan is the science of Nijavatara, the pure, formless. See, actually, the Nijavatara is the form, manifesting the pure, formless consciousness, Paramashivoham. The pure consciousness, formless, expresses through the being of Paramashiva, through the Divya the light body, and manifests as the physical embodied form, the Nijavatara, for us to experience Paramashiva. Next slide, please. You could go to the further slides. Actually, today what we are going to be experiencing is how Bhagavan Parandhama, the pure formless, embodies himself in the form of Mahavishnu, the Divya Shira of Mahavishnu, embodies himself, assumes the form through the Nijavatara of Bhagavan Venkateshwara.
The Archavatar, the deity, reflects the consciousness and manifestation being superconscious energy. But the human beings are not mature enough to receive the higher level experiences from the Archavatar directly. Out of extreme compassion, the avatar descends to planet Earth, the physical embodied form, and comes down to bridge the gap to create the experience of superconscious energy in each and every one of us, giving us all the experience, the taste of superconsciousness. When we have the Bhava Samadhi Darshan of the Nijavatar, manifesting beings of various dimensions of Paramashiva, the powerful cognitions, powers, space, state, being, superconsciousness of that dimension, that deity gets awakened in us just by glimpsing and having the darshan of the Nijavatar. The dimension of Paramashiva manifesting in Nijavatar, for us to experience the same, is Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a direct experience of costless bliss. The next one.
During the darshan, a whole being comes alive and celebrates the energy wave of existence. Bhava Samadhi Darshan, it's literally like a window to experience the infinite expanse of consciousness. Our very muscles learn to imbibe and radiate Paramashiva. Next slide. Even without much effort from himself, our bio-memory awakens to the space of Paramashiva, ultimate consciousness during Bhava Samadhi Darshan.
To have a glimpse of, having darshan of an avatar cleanses the karmas of lifetimes, creates a deep and a lasting transformation in us. Just having the darshan of an avatar out of gratitude enables the consciousness, the awakening of consciousness on all levels, be it physical, psychological, physiological, ultimately even in your conscious level. When you do the darshan meditation as a preparation, it helps us fall tune into that space of gratitude. And it is during that time that we drop all the sankalpa, the conscious resolutions of anything that we want or need now. And we are simply ready to just reflect the pure consciousness.
Actually, gratitude enables our inner space to be ready for all our wants and needs, ready to reflect Paramashiva. That's all you need for yourself and for all the people around you. And during this Bhava Samadhi Darshan, we'll all observe that the mandalas, like we see Bhagavan Venkateshwara blessing us, or some mandalas appearing on the screen. Even if these mandalas enter into our system just 3 times, we will manifest powers and powerful cognitions. Now, what is the best context to be in to receive the Bhava Samadhi Darshan? be in the context. I know you are the source of everything. You are everything. You are an embodied form of the Supreme Body of Hinduism. Jagadguru Sanidana is joining his HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam. And you are in this body too. You are the source for me. Oh Bhagavan, let me connect. Let you reveal yourself to me. Let me be in the BHAVA Samadhi. Now, in the same space, let's all get ready to receive the darshan of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And please take a few minutes to set up Panchopachara Puja kit, where you will be offering the Panchopachara Puja as you get ready to receive the darshan. So the items will be sandalwood powder, flowers, incense, lamp, and maybe the offering of food. And as we take a few moments to set up the puja kit, we will now be entering into the Paramashiva Dhyana mantra. The Paramashiva Dhyana mantra is blessed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as a mantra diksha, which by itself enables the receiver to be able to receive all the benefits and all the blessings, energy, everything for which the mantra is being chanted. The Paramashiva Dhyana mantra, directly, it is where an avatar births himself as mantras and he manifests in the being, giving them the benefits and giving them all the boons, blessings for the purpose of which the mantra is being chanted. And today, we will be chanting the Paramashiva Dhyana mantra to Bhagavan Venkateshwara on behalf of each and every one of you, so that each and every one of us experience a breakthrough in the wealth dimension. For all of us to have a superconscious breakthrough, for all of us to imbibe, assimilate the science of creating and attracting wealth, for anybody that is affected due to loans, debts, to be completely healed, for that to be completely made redundant in your life, for anybody who has been affected due to the pandemic and there's so much of economic poverty due to the pandemic, or for all of that to be completely removed, for Bhagavan Venkateshwara to grace and bestow his blessings upon all the beings upon whom poverty has been afflicted, upon whom wealth and the loss of wealth and suffering has been afflicted, and for Bhagavan Venkateshwara to bestow his grace, blessings and protection to each and every one of us, so that we can get out of any kind of poverty consciousness that's affecting us from manifesting wealth, for all kind of fear, insecurities related to wealth to be completely removed, for any kind of debts and anywhere you're stuck in stock market, or for all of that to be completely cured, completely removed from you, for abundance to start manifesting more in your life, for you to be bestowed with more new business opportunities, job opportunities, and manifesting wealth opportunities, for you to awaken your ability to have the right plan, the right actions to manifest more abundance, for you to have abundance in health, wealth, relationships, for you to be able to manifest and get the land, property, house that you rightfully own, for you to be able to manifest enough wealth, health, and joy in order to be able to create further wealth, generate further wealth, for the enthusiasm to always be in your inner space, and ultimately from any insecurities, to have protection from any direct or indirect income issues. Go to the further side, no? Ultimately, to have the connection with the avatar himself. Now, let's all enter into the Paramashiva Dhyana. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Hrim Nithyanandaya Namaha. Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha. Om Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Vandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Triguna-rahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. I surrender to that Sadguru who is the eternal bliss, the bestower of supreme happiness, the one who is the embodiment of wisdom, who is beyond duality, who is omnipresent, to whom the supreme goal is giving enlightenment experience, who is eternal, pure and unshakable, who is the silent spectator of all thought processes, who is beyond emotions and without the three qualities of sattva, rajas and tamas. Then you make a conscious resolution in the presence of the avatar. The power of Sankalpa itself will deliver the experience and manifest your reality. Om Amopata Samasta Duridakshaya Dvara Bhagavashi Nithyananda Paramashiva Prityartham. I am taking this conscious resolution today for destroying all my karmas and sins and in order to please Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam. Asya Devadevasya Mahadevasya Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayakasya. Who is the God of all gods? Who is the greatest of gods? The Lord of universes and multiverses. Who is the Lord of the cosmos? Sakala Jagat Srishti Sthiti Samhara Tiro Bhava Anugrahasya Panchakritya Parayanasya. The one who does the cosmic action of creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion and liberation. Adimadhyantarahitasya Prameya Parakramasya Tattvada Gocharasya. The one who is the beginning, middle and end, the one who is immeasurable. Akara Ukara Makaratmaka Pranavatmakasya Vrishabharudhasya Mahadevasya Kamikadivatulanta Mahadantrakya Shaivagamaswarupasya Sakala Nigamagamaswarupasya Shuddha Dvaita Shaiva Swarupasya Nityananda Padastasya Nityananda Swarupasya Shuddha Sachidananda Vigrahasya Rupa Rupatitasya Sakala Nishkala Swarupasya Nitya Niranjana Niramaya Nirvikara Akhandadi Visheshanasya Shri Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Paramashivasya Shri Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Paramashiva Avatara Bhutasya Sarvadeva Devi Swarupasya Bhagavataha Shri Nityananda Paramashivasya Cha Prityartham Shubhe Shobhane Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvidiya Pararde Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasata Manvantare Ashtavimsati Tame Nitya Yuge Pratame Pade Jambo Dvipe Bharata Varshe Bharatat Khande Mero Dakshine Parshve Shatabde Asmin Vartamane Vyavaharike Prabhavadinam Shashkyaha Samvatsaranam Madhye Shubhatnama Samvatsare Shubhayane Shubharatau Shubhamase Shubhapakshe Shubhatitau Shubhavasarayuktayam Shubhanakshatra Shubhayoga Shubhakarana Evam Guna Visheshana Visitayam Asyam Shubhaditau. During this auspicious time, during the second half of the lifetime of Lord Brahma, during the Kalpa called Shvetavaraha, during the regime of Vaivasutta Manu, during the first quarter of the Yuga called Nitya Yuga, in the island called Jambu, in the continent called Bharatavarsha, in the Indian subcontinent called Bharatakhanda, in the southern side of the Mount Meru, in the Shaka era, during the year called Plava, which is one of the 60 years of which is in the practice of which Prabhupada is the first year, in the auspicious Ayana, in the auspicious season, in the auspicious month, in the auspicious Paksha, on the auspicious Tithi, on the auspicious day, during the auspicious Nakshatra, auspicious Yoga and auspicious Karana, during such an auspicious moment, Adi Kailase Kalpavrikshasya Dhaha Nityananda Nagare Smrita Smritana Muktidayake Mahakshetre. Now, we request all the participants that you're offering for yourself or for someone else. If you're offering for any need, kindly chant for me, please. Now, Namadheyasya. Now, we request all the participants, whether offering for yourself or for someone else. Or female, kindly chant for females leaves now. Sakutumbanam Tuvarganam Dayadivarganam Mitravarganam Sodaravarganam Samesham. For all those who are participants, hosts, and me with their families, relatives, inheritors, friends, brothers, and everyone. Sarva Bhisha Siddhyatam, Sarva Mangala Vapyatam, Uttarottaranavachinnan, Tiralakshmi Prapyatam. Always let there be all types of good and auspiciousness. Always let there be unbroken flow of steady flow of abundance, prosperity, and wealth. Kutumbe Sarvesham, Sarva Bhisha Siddhyatam, Chintita Manoratha Vapyatam. Let the families always be all kinds of auspiciousness and anything which is to say be fulfilled. Samesham Adhivyadi Nivrityartam, Samesham Shiradi Pada Paryantam, Vidyamananam Sameshu Angeshu Janita Janishyamana Sakala Vidanana Vidarogana Vyapohatam Tadvara Rogadadravapusiddhyatam. Let all chronic diseases, let all kind of diseases and disorders in the body, starting from the head till toe, which has occurred or which is yet to occur in various parts of the body, be healed. Let a strong, diseaseless, healthy, handsome, and graceful body be obtained. Samesham Paraikarte Bhishta Kritakarishямana Sakala Vida Mantra Tantra Yantra Vishachurna Abhichara Stambhana Marana Uchatana Vikreshana Vashikaranadi Mantrika Prayoge Vyarakshana Prapyatam Tadvara Samesham Sarva Bhishta Siddhyatam. Let protection be obtained from all evil effects of the acts performed by people either in the past or yet to be performed in the future through the use of mantras, tantras, yantras, poisonous spells, employing spells for malevolent purposes like making a person immobile, killing a person through vomiting, diarrhea, upsetting and ruining the health, poisoning, hypnotizing, etc. Let all doshas related like destined death, unnatural death, fatal death be removed. Samesha Manta Drishti, Bahi Drishti, Krura Drishti, Vyapara Drishti, Anukula Drishti, Pratikula Drishti, Ityadi, Sakala Vida Drishta Dosha Nivrityartam. Let all effects of eyes from known and unknown sources, evil effects of cruelty, filled eyes, evil eyes of business enemies, effects of evil eyes of people who may project as if they are well-wishers, the effects of the evil eyes of people who are against our well-being be removed. Samesha Manta Shatru, Bahi Shatru, Krura Shatru, Vyapara Shatru, Anukula Shatru, Pratikula Shatru, Ityadi, Sakala Vida Shatru, Badha Nivrityartam. Let all inner enemies and outer enemies, fierce enemies, business enemies, enemies who project themselves as good, enemies who work against our well-being be removed. Samesha Matrusha Padi, Sakala Vida Shapadam Vyapohanartam. Let the effects of all curses right from the mother be removed. Anadi avidya vasanaya pravartamane asmin mahati samsara chakre vichitra bihi karmagati bihi vichitra suyonisho punapune kada janitva. From time immemorial, due to ignorance, we get caught in the vast cycle of birth and death. Due to the effects of our actions, we take birth again and again in various bodies, which is quite strange. Kenapi punya karma viseshena bhagavataha Shri Nithyananda Paramashivasya Parimitaya Kripaya Idani Janma Praptavatam. The extreme and immeasurable compassion of Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam. We have been blessed with a human body. Samesha Miha Janmani Purva Janmani Janma Janmantareshu Sarai Kritanam Shiva Ninda Devi Ninda Guru Ninda Doshavyapohatam Shiva Devi may have turned to Paramashiva Parashakti Guru. In the present birth, past birth, or in any of the births be removed, any kinds of crimes or offences committed against Paramashiva, Parashakti and Guru be removed. Brahmahatya Surapana Swarnasteya Guru Kalpagamana Tatsansargakya Panchamahapatakari Samasta Papa Vitiriktartam. Let the 5 great sins like killing a Brahmin, drinking prohibited alcohol, stealing gold, having illicit relationship with Guru's wife, one's own mother, elder sister, and other such motherly figures, and associating with those people who have committed one or other above mentioned criteria. Apite sarve balye vayasi kaumare yauvane vardhakye cha. Let all the karmic effects of action done as a child, adolescent, youth, and as an old age person, Jagrat, Sapna, Sushupti, Avastha. So let all the karmic effects done in wakeful, dream, and deep sleep state, Karmendriya, Jnanendriya, Vyaparaihi, Sambhavitanam. Let all the sins done through Karmendriya, that is the 5 organs which perform action like speech, hand, sweet, excretion, and reproduction organs, and Jnanendriyas, that is the 5 organs which receive information like ears, eyes, nose, tongue, and skin. Rahasya Kritana, Prakasha Kritana, Matipadakana, Upapadakana, Sankali Karanana, Mali Karanana, Mapatri Karanana, Jati Pramchakana, Prakinitanam, Evam Navanam, Navavidhanam, Bahunam, Bahuvidhanam, Sarvesham Papanam Sadhyaha. Let the sins which were done openly or secretly, the greatest of the greatest sins, minor of the minor sins, multiple sins like raping a woman, unjustifiable sin, sin of destroying the caste system, narrow-minded sins, such 9 sins and 9 types of sins, more sins and more types of sins, be removed immediately and instantly. Apanodana Dwara Samasta Mangala Praptyartam Shiva Bhakti Devi Bhakti Guru Bhakti Siddhartam Paramashivoham Siddhartam. Through the verse, let us be showered with all auspiciousness, and let Paramashiva Bhakti Devi Bhakti Guru Bhakti be obtained. Let the state, space, and powers of Paramashiva be obtained. Kutumbe Sarvada Sanmangala Prapyatam Anyonya Prema Vividyatam Purnatva Siddhyatam Sarva Panimridyatam. Let the whole family always be showered with all auspicious. Let mutual love bloom among all people. Let completion happen. Let all mishap be removed. Shiprarogyavam Ayudhividyartam. Let healthy body be obtained instantly and immediately. Let longevity be bestowed. Vyapare udyoge cha sarvajana vashikaranartam tadvara unnato natasthana praptyartam. Let your charisma impress everyone in discuss job. And through that, let you attain the best of the best positions. Bahudana Saukya Praptyartam Griha Tanaka Pashuputra Bhautra Dhanadanya Saukya Praptyartam. Let extremely wealthy and happy life happen. Let various wealth be showered in the form of house, gold, cattle, children, grandchildren, money, grains, and all other comforts related to worldly life. Aditya Dina Navanam Grahanam